morning, STN competitors. I'm Chris.
And I'm Rachel.
Wait, April Fools, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Chris. And today is Tuesday, April 1st, 2015.
People always talk about how cities become popular, but have you heard of San Diego's story? When the city was founded, it was at a population of a little over 400 residents. But unfortunately, over the next 8 to 10 years, the population dropped to about 125 people. The city was still part of Mexico then, who had just won their independence from Spain and had not yet become part of the U.S. In January of 1848, the U.S. won the Mexican-American War, in which they got 7 to-be U.S. states, one including California. 2 years later, when California became a state in the U.S., the city became bankrupt. But in 1878, when the railroad came to town, the cities rose to stardom. After the railroad, the city held 2 world fairs, founded a famous zoo, and had some construction of some famous airplanes, including the Spirit of St. Louis, which was the first non-stop plane ride from New York to Paris, France. The city really got popular when World War II broke out because the city had turned into a huge military city, doubling the population to about 330,000 people, and the city had just grown and grown over time.
This is the Midway. The USS Midway was one of America's longest-serving aircraft carriers, serving from the years 1945 to 1992. Where after it was retired, it was brought here to San Diego. After its retirement, it quickly became one of America's most visited ship museums in America. As you can see, the Midway is huge. It's 1,001 feet long, which is about 3 football fields, and is 20 stories high, and weighs close to 70,000 tons. As an aircraft carrier, it could carry 80 planes and had 3 elevators to transport these planes. And each of these elevators could carry 110,000 pounds each. One of the first things you will notice about the Midway is that it has a giant 41 painted on it. This means it was the 41st aircraft carrier built in the U.S. In addition to all of this, the Midway sailed in every ocean in the world and served in the Vietnam War and the Persian Gulf War. Besides being a warship, it was also used for humanitarian purposes, such as delivering food or evacuating people from Saigon back in Vietnam. The Midway is open from 10 to 5 and all are welcome. Now let's head over to Natalie with your weather for today.
Thanks, Chris, and good morning, sunny San Diego. I'm Natalie with your weather for today. We are lucky to have the best weather while we are here in San Diego for STN. Today is a beautiful day with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 59 degrees. Tomorrow will average the same, but Friday's high will jump up to 80 with the same low of 60 degrees. Saturday, it will go back to normal with a high of 74 and a low of 60. For the surfers here, it isn't all sunny. Strangely, though it is such perfect weather, it is the worst season for surfing. Spring means combo swells. Combo swells happen when there are waves coming from all directions, causing random peaks everywhere. Not a very safe and fun time. This is nothing new, in fact. This type of weather has never changed here in San Diego. The weather averaged 65 degrees Fahrenheit in 2014. In 1940, it also averaged 65 degrees. Historically, San Diego has always been known for its mild temperatures and beautiful weather. That's all for weather today.
Good morning, STN competitors. I'm Kate Downey with a special report from downtown San Diego. In a world where you can get a burger on every street corner, San Diego offers a burger joint that is unique, special, and historic. Hodad's is a family-run 4.5-star burger joint that features in diners, drive-ins, and dives. This unique burger joint opened in 1969 when Byron and Virginia Hardin began selling burgers on Ocean Beach at the corner of Santa Monica and 46th Avenue. Then, in 1991, Hodad moves to the crowded streets of Ocean Beach's Newport Avenue. Hodad's opened a second location at gorgeous 10th and Broadway in downtown San Diego. Baseball fans seem to be craving this mouth-watering Hodad's burger, so in 2012, a third location was opened inside Petco Park. Downtown San Diego Hodad's location is a local favorite. A hit Food Network show, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, featured Newport's Hodad's in 2007. The show greatly impacted the restaurant's popularity and returned again in 2013. Hodad's isn't just a great burger joint, but is also a large supporter of the Tariq Kamisek Foundation, which is an organization that works to stop youth violence and offers community service programs. Hodad's former owner, Mike Hardin, who passed away on February 10, 2015 from a heart attack, used to go around the world to cook for U.S. troops overseas. He provided entertainment and education at selected military bases through culinary-related shows and demonstrations. So, if you're in the mood for a great burger, a quirky atmosphere, and a family-run restaurant that has made a positive impact in both San Diego and around the world, head on down to Hodad's. Now back to your
for us today.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time, STN.
Cut.
Okay.